You're good to go. You're all set.
Good to go?
Yep.
I'm going to call the Environmental Concerns and Real Property Committee meeting to order, August 24th. We have 3 members, so we got a quorum. I entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting. Mr. McDevitt, Ms. Bramer. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, we're going to go right to the action agenda. I'm going to turn it over to Lexi.
Hi, everybody. I guess what I want to do first, is to jump to discussion items. And number 1 is the Mosher's Garage, Johnsburg parcel 133.8-1-27. The testing results came back that we had done. And there was some asbestos found and some minimal amounts of lead. The asbestos that they found, there was 100 square feet of gray 9x9-inch floor tiles that are in the office area. There was approximately 50 square feet of some black tar in the roof area. And along like where the chimney is and some patches on the metal roof. And then there was another 4,500 square feet. And that there is the metal roof. The whole roof has a metal roof on it. So at one point that had been painted with that silver paint that they use that has, of course, asbestos material in it. So that was the amount of asbestos that was found. So there wasn't much when it came to the lead. There was some in the doors and on the walls, the window casings, any of like the wood trim that had been painted. There was the toilet, of course, that has ceramic. There's asbestos in that too, which I didn't realize that, but it was listed. But it was in a very low amount. It's less than the 1 milligram. So, but the wall boards, which, once you put the paint on there, and like I said, there was some of the concrete had been painted as well that had the asbestos on there. I did give you a copy in your packet of part of the report. I do have the whole report here with me, or I also have it in my office. This was just giving you basically what they found, the summary of everything. I'm not sure if anybody had questions or wanted to look at that further. Like I said, you could come to my office and I could get you a full copy, or I could even email it to you if you would prefer.
Everybody good?
Good.
Okay.
Okay. So usually as this would progress along, the next thing would be that we need to request the county attorney's office to proceed forward with the foreclosure on the Johnsburg parcel if we are looking to finish this cleanup by doing the demolition. We would need to have title to the county before moving forward with that. This is the same procedure we used with the Mullins property. There was a prior foreclosure proceeding started on this property. I believe Robert had told me back in 2013. So he can, I believe, recommence that.
We'll make a motion on it and see if it works with the court. The judge who had the case before is long retired. It was Judge Krogman. So it would come before someone else this time, either Judge Mueller or Judge Offerdew. So we'll see. But I'd like to make a motion on it is what I would do to, in a sense, get the case going now, pick it up where it left off. The worst thing that would happen is they say, no, it's an old case. It should have been closed. Go away and start it over. But there's no harm in trying to do it by making a motion because it would be a lot faster. And since it is technically still an open case, that would be the way to go.
Okay. Somebody want to make that motion? Peter, second?
What is the motion?
The motion is for Attorney Twilliger to reinstate the 2013 foreclosure.
To take title to the property.
So
Okay,
so we
yes,
can
I'll
take
second.
title.
I'll
Okay.
second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried.
So if that is the case, I really want to keep it flowing so that we don't have a delay once we do take the title. I would like to ask the committee to approve for me to execute the authorization for ATL to provide an asbestos and a lead abatement design plan. We would need that design plan for when we go out for an RFP. We would want to include that in there to help whoever is bidding on this to know what they're looking to do.
Okay. Somebody want to make that motion? Claudia,
Sure.
Peter, thank you. Any discussion? Claudia?
Thanks. Lexi, so they'll be doing the asbestos abatement at the same time as the building comes down? Is that the plan?
Correct.
Do you have any idea how much it's going to cost to bring it down?
I do not. I do
We have to
not.
go out for the bids.
We'll
just to
have
get an
to go
idea.
out for a bid to, or request for proposal to get an idea of what contractors are going to want to pay. It's definitely not going to be as difficult as a project as Mullins was.
Mm.
We are not going to need a variance for this one because it's really just the asbestos, and we're hoping that they can just pick the job. So in other words, what I mean by that is like pick the roof off, take out the contaminated materials, go in and remove the tile floor, take the tar off in the limited areas, and then they can move forward. The lead, according to ATL, any of that lead-based paints that is there in the products could just go in the same dumpsters as the rest of the material, other than the asbestos containing that has to go out separate. But it can go in with the regular demo material to be removed. They'll do what they call a T-clip test, where they check the percentage that's in there to see what it is. And as long as it's under, I thought he said 5%, but I might be wrong. Then it can all just be hauled out of there the same.
Good?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, after this motion, do you want a motion to authorize Lexi to go out for the bids for the demo?
I
Sure.
don't, can
Lexi?
I want to wait to do that until we get further with the title. I don't want to do that before we take title, and I don't know how long that'll take. It could be 6 months or maybe even longer. And so I figured once we move forward with going ahead with the plan and we get the plan back, so we kind of have an idea, then we can look into doing the RFP. Or if you want to give me permission now, I guess, and I can do it at a later date, that's fine too.
Yeah, I think we could
let-
do that and just
okay.
let Lexi hold her authorization until she feels like it's ready to go. I think that's okay to go. Do it
Okay.
now.
Okay.
But I see Andrea, did you have concerns?
No, I'm all for it.
Okay.
So you want to add that to the current resolution, proposal that's on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. And we got agreement from Peter. All right. If there's no further questions, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? It's carried.
Okay.
We apparently didn't vote on the going to the foreclosure. Motion was made and we have a second, but we didn't vote on it. So if there are no questions, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It's carried. We all set?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so last on my agenda would be a resolution request to appropriate funds from the Reserve Environmental Testing Fund 893 to the Real Property Tax Services Contract Code A 1355-470. And this would be to pay for the design plan.
How much is that left?
Oh my God, right, where'd my copy of the resolution go? I'm looking to move $2,720.
Okay. Do you know how much is in that fund?
There's still quite a few, I believe there's still well over $100,000 in the
Okay.
reserve testing fund. I would have to double check that. I did not today, but I can definitely.
That's close enough.
Mhm.
Peter,
No, I-
second.
Second.
Claudia, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
And that's all I have.
Okay. Do we have anything else, Claudia?
Just an announcement, if you don't mind, Chair, the septic committee will be meeting, having a special committee meeting on September 1st after finance.
Okay.
Thank you.
If there's nothing else, I entertain a motion to adjourn. Peter, Claudia, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?